So VFE was a new product to us at the beginning of 25. Um, One of our sales associates had heard about the product, and then one of our independent reps picked up the product, and it was a very quick relationship for us. I met with the owners at KBiz last year and fell in love with the story. It's a third generation family business from Spain. They started out making buttons for jackets and shirts, and then expanded into cabinet hardware after World War II. So the product is very versatile. They're always coming out with new products and new designs. They blend a lot of different materials. So you can see some wood products over here, and then their metal and composite products that they've been making for the last 80 years. So it's really unique brand. Not a lot of crossover with anybody else right now. So it's been growing in popularity because of that, and just the variety in that it's not all metal materials. You've got some matte finished products, you've got some traditional polished and satin products, and they can do some pretty cool things, including much longer entry poles and appliance poles than some of our other manufacturers that make out of brass and plate brass have the capacity to do. Another staff pick would be Graph. Graph is one of our fastest growing lines. They're one of the manufacturers that offers everything in every color. So there are no stop gaps or guardrails around the creativity of the designer. If you fall in love with the design of a product, it will come in whatever finish they offer. And they even can do custom finishes if you're willing to wait for it. The factory is actually in Krakow, Poland, which I got to visit back in 2023. It's phenomenal. They are a fully vertically integrated manufacturer. They manufacture everything that goes into the products that they make, including the tools it takes to make them. The only product that they do not manufacture is the cartridge that goes into the handles. That's made by Flus, which is one of the most renowned cartridge manufacturers in the world, but it's also a different product type. It's not a metal, it's a ceramic. So they're making the right decision in not manufacturing that themselves and sticking with a product that is trusted all over the world. On the hardware side, brass is king. That is the preferred product for all door hardware because it's very easy to manufacture, and it allows you a lot of flexibility in both finishes and textures. So right over your shoulder here, you can see a hammered texture here that is a customization you can add to any piece that Classic Brass makes. Classic Brass is a manufacturer in New York, just outside of New York City in Lakewood, which is actually much closer to Buffalo. So go Bills. Their product is 100% brass. Every piece is customizable, and they're very easy to work with on customization. So you kind of start with a template, which could be, a beveled backplate or a rounded escutcheon, and then they can add edging details. They can do custom sizes. They can do custom edges. So if you wanted, here we've got kind of a two-stepped bevel. You could add a third step fairly easily with them after a couple of rounds of drawings back and forth. But the product is it's second to none. It's a pretty premium price point, but not priced out of the market. So this would be comparable to, like a Nan's price point, which is a custom manufacturer in New York City that does everything from drawings, right? So they have a lot of that same capability, but also a pre-made catalog of products that they sell every day. Now, this one's my favorite display because it shows the evolution of what it takes to manufacture one of their knob styles. So it starts from a tube of brass, and then it's machined down to what you see here, and then it goes through a polishing, finishing, and patinaing phase to get the color that they're showing there.
That is such a smart display.
So this is another one of our manufacturers and staff picks. This is a manufacturer out of Italy called Fantini. Fantini is exclusive to us in the Pacific Northwest. They got their start in the early 50s manufacturing motorcycle and bike parts. They're very avid cyclists. If you go to their factory, there's a whole row of motorcycles and bicycles that are kind of like a time capsule through history, from the year they were founded all the way to modern day. This was the first faucet that they ever manufactured, called Beloki. It's available in several different colors, and it's a very popular product for a lot of our designers because it's not just metal finishes that are available. There's standard um, colors that they offer in this product, which allows for that kind of pop of color. So if you're doing a peach themed powder room and you want a peach faucet, they have a peach finish that they offer standard, and it's not going to cost you time or an added investment to specify that product in the home. One of the reasons that we're such big fans of European manufactured products is their approach to the design and construction of products for the home is very it's very different than our Western culture. So in America, average lifespan in a home is somewhere between 5 and 10 years before we either remodel or move out and upgrade. In Europe, they build products to last a lifetime because the expectation is you design the home, you live in the home, and then you grow in the home with not just your kids and your family, but your parents. And that's where ADUs became popular. You have your kind of in-laws suite within your home. These products are built to last the whole life of the home, not just your life in that home. So that's something we like to educate our customers on, because the products are not just built to last, but tested and proven over the years, and they have not changed in the 30 years I've been doing this. So.
Yeah, I love that point, and I think that's such a good piece about investing in something and reducing our waste.
Yeah.
Right. And building something to last. So yeah, I think that's awesome.
So this was one of our staff picks. Samuel Heath is a UK manufacturer. The show Peaky Blinders takes place in Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
Their factory is in Birmingham. I got to go there last year. But this design is the LMK series, which is a very popular genre in the Northwest. It's kind of that bridge between, it's a industrial design with a little bit of contemporary accent. It's really timeless and transitional in a lot of areas. Mm-hmm. So this is definitely a very popular design genre for us. Excellent manufacturer. We've been partnered with them for over 20 years, but they've grown in popularity in the last few years, and by some kismet, serendipitous thing, we ran into each other at a trade show, and it brought it top of mind, and we decided to relook at the brand and expand displays. And so we have brand new displays in all 3 of our showrooms. Every year they're coming out with something new. I'm being told they're getting in the kitchen, which should be awesome. But it's a one-of-a-kind product, still handmade by people that have been making the same parts and pieces and components of the faucets and showers every day for 40 years. And that's very rare in our industry. We've got machines doing a lot of the work, where this is a handmade product in a lot of areas. And that's really cool. It's a great story. And the factory is one of one.
Yeah, this is beautiful, and the display looks amazing.
Yeah.